I just want to do like a little bit of a story catch up because the game starts always like this immediate thing and it's hard to connect that to what happened last time. So the last scene from last time basically was when we as Watcher, like the Watcher that we played in the beginning of the game, we were basically, wait, I have to track back. So the whole last chapter was a communion that was showing the memories of Watcher from the Allmother's time. After they killed the Allmother and got imprisoned in this little cell. And I think what happened, why we had this communion, is we as Blue were put into this communion to see what happened before to Watcher. And the last thing we see is basically how Watcher communicates with us within this communion and says, yeah, I had to show you all these things, what happened to me and so on. And from now on, we won't be guarded by the communion anymore. And we have to act and accept the consequences regarding. And yeah, I think there's this very last scene where someone gets broken out. I think it's Watcher gets broken out by BB and Fixer, and they also fake punching down Noah, I think, in that scene. So that's how it ended. And then it said end of chapter 7, I think. I think we now will wake up as Blue or 48, and the story will probably now progress in the current times. So I hope that will explain context a little bit when we get into this. 100% Fixer enjoyed knocking her out. Yeah, for sure. She didn't even let her finish. That was a nice scene.
Oh, she rises.
Healer.
Good. And your name?
The you that remains. That's my name. Hi, Juicebox. Welcome in as well. Hold on. I can't put two and two together. In this timeline, Healer should be dead, right? Is she also not dead? Like Fixer and BB, they're all not dead? We'll find out.
Blue?
Promising. And where are we?
On a train? Temperature days. Time index -1. A star in a star. A nearness. Bottomless song. Oh my god. All these little pieces of quotes. A nearness.
There is a nearness.
And it's
its
gravity.
gravity is echoing. I stabbed her right in the back.
Hi Kixie, welcome in.
Aren't you all sorts of something?
How long was I?
The whole time, sister. Since the beginning.
The beginning? When was the beginning?
Who knows? Who cares? For us, it's only been 8 hours.
You mean I've been communing this whole time?
Look, honey, I'll be blunt. I don't know you, but let me tell you how it looks from where I'm sitting. For years, we've been riding this train, working to piece things back together. And then, hours ago, you decided to set off a bomb. In
So
one
that
moment,
happened.
You destroyed everything we've been working toward.
What did you want with the ministers?
That's not for you to know. I can tell you we didn't want them burnt to a crisp. We knew those sisters. I even birthed some of those sisters.
They turned on you.
Was that a good enough reason to torch them?
Well, not all of them, to be fair. I'd say maybe only Principal.
I know what I did was...
Please don't. I am not in the mood, honey. None of us are.
Watcher. I need to see her.
Was that joyride not enough? She's not taking visitors.
She'll want to see me.
Is that so?
Are we riding on a perpetual train that is just going in circles, like in Snowpiercer or something? Because this train, if it's constantly going, where is it going? And these are birthing stations, right? We remember them. Oh, Polarlichter, viel Spaß. Ich hoffe, es klappt. Und ich hoffe, die Kamera kann es irgendwie capturen.
Easy on your feet there. We don't need another patient aboard.
You sat next to me the whole time?
BB did.
It's very kind of her.
Don't flatter yourself, honey. We didn't know what you'd be like. Terrorist and all.
So, after we set off the bomb, like we escaped into the train, right? A secretary brought us here. Also the same secretary that we're seeing right now. The one that has this little splinter torn off. And yeah, since we entered the train and we basically fell into a sort of coma or sleep, a slumber, the whole time we've been communing the whole chapter 7 through and seeing all these memories. Yeah, you were executed. What's the deal with that?
They said you were incinerated.
I might as well be. I haven't stepped off this train for who knows how long. I've lost track.
Track.
What did they get me for? Too many puns?
They said you were running dangerous experiments.
Well, that part is true.
I know.
What are you looking at?
What's outside?
The view. Can't you tell?
Not so great.
You're right. I've seen better.
Are we going somewhere?
Finally waking up, are we?
I wanted to burn it all down.
You got what you wanted. Happy?
Well,
I'll be back.
I don't doubt it. Nowhere to go here except back and forth. Back and forth.
I still don't have a solid feeling of how much time actually passed since Allmother's death. I mean, if the events of the last Occupant attack are a decade ago, we don't know if that Occupant attack that happened a decade ago is the same one that happened during the same day of Allmother's death. So I'm still assuming it's been like 10 years, but maybe it's longer.
Are you really gonna follow me around like this?
You don't like it?
Did I say that out loud?
I've got some new tricks, I promise. And Watcher told me to, so I have to.
Okay then. Good talk.
Thank you.
Talk. I did make the connection that the secretary wasn't with this character before. Secretary was the companion of Watcher, and now they're following us, so interesting. That makes for a good screenshot. Oh, do you see the goldfish? The one that got stolen. Hi, Watcher.
Watcher? Is it really you?
They're
It's
communing
me.
right now, right?
Blue, I guess.
I don't sense any activity.
Watcher, can you hear me? Hello?
Or they're just sleeping. You never know. Where do we go? I mean, we explored everything towards the right. Is there anything else? Oh. Oh, what?
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did.
What are you referring to?
You didn't see anything?
I believe the train is experiencing power fluctuations.
I think that was the Minister of Culture that we just saw. And maybe we are starting to get hallucinations because the barriers between communions and the and reality are probably getting blurred.
Did you and Watcher have a good chat?
No.
Surprised you're not sick of each other yet?
I named a chapter after this. In the stomach it is bitter.
I don't even recognize her.
Her condition has been critical for a long time now. The drugs they gave her in captivity?
But I was just fine. She was just... fine.
She may be lucid in a communion, but her meat sac is failing her. Every communion drags her system through the ringer.
Then why did she...
Addiction? She's been playing the past over and over, going round and round.
Wow.
I had no idea.
She needs to be resting. You should be doing the same. You look terrible.
Fixer? I need to see Fixer.
Are you even listening to me? Of course you're not. Who listens to Healer anyways?
You said there'd be no more blood. Vivi, we don't have time for this. We're already on our way there. They know we're coming. You tricked me. We don't always get to choose how it goes, okay? Fixer, I shot her in the head. You did what you needed to do.
What you needed me to do.
How aim can an arrow from a bow that can't bend? What are you even saying?
How about I speak your language? Let the murderers do their murdering. Leave me out of it.
Oh. I'm just realizing.
You. Good timing.
How are you alive?
Hey, this is my train. I'm asking the questions. Who do you work for? What do they want?
Okay. I remember last session when we were experiencing the communion and the memories of Watcher. When they busted her out, I think Watcher grabbed BB's arm and then like gasped and was like, BB, your arm. And now I realize, because I saw the leg before, that BB has a prosthetic leg now, but she also has a prosthetic arm on the same side, so I didn't realize before. Who do we work for? Okay, so we're not in cahoots. These are different splintered groups of rebels, basically. Nothing for now. Okay. Ich drücke die Daumen. Well, Chris was the one that sent us up and said, meet the Jaws. Jaws were the ones that were organizing it. The fanatics are not the ones, I think, that are primarily behind this. The old shells, yeah. It's a mix of old shells that are basically working together with the Jaws. I don't know what the white guard is. I'll say The old shells.
A sister named Doreen. From your time, I think.
I can't believe she would go around me like this.
I can. All the old sisters are getting picked off one by one. Bartender was shot.
No wonder I haven't heard from her.
You talked?
Not as much as I would have liked.
Oh, I can mention all of them.
Chris. She runs a miscellaneous underground network. I wanted to help.
Chris.
You know her?
I told her to wait.
The way the Reds treat us in Old Town. We were done waiting. I was done waiting. I met with the Jows.
The Jows?
They sent the others to me.
They've gone rogue.
The Irish fanatics, they helped. They want to clear the way for a second All-Mother.
Those weirdos? They're involved now?
Oh yeah, okay.
There
Yeah,
was
true.
a guard. A white guard. Mauve.
Ah.
Mauve? That's her name?
Why wouldn't it be?
So,
I saw her in the communion. She was there with Watcher in the cell.
yeah.
She wants to incinerate all the sisters from the last generation.
If that's true, Nowhere's in danger. You're telling me they all helped?
In one way or another.
With different interests.
I knew something was going on. Why do you think we grabbed you?
They cut you out.
Losers.
How'd you know it was me?
I was following you.
I sent Secretary to do some spying on our friends.
But what have you been doing all this time? Where are we?
I finally figured out these damn trains. We're circling.
Hmm.
Never in one place. Always on the move.
What's our plan?
My plan went up in smoke thanks to you. The ministers were going to overthrow Principal. Legitimately.
The Red Guard would never stand for it.
I was working on it.
Things are out of control. I've seen through Watcher's eyes. People need to know the truth.
Things take time, okay? They take careful planning. I don't expect a shell like you to understand that.
Where are we headed?
We're to rendezvous with everyone in 72 hours. They called a meeting.
Who's everyone? Okay.
God damn it. Not now.
What happened?
These trains were never meant to run non-stop like this. Something must have... Get out of my way.
Are you sure it's an accident? Because I'm not. So I need to recapitulate the different characters. So if White Guard was Mauve, yeah, I remember Mauve coming to the bar and being like, yeah, we have a shared interest. We want to like overthrow the government. But after that, I can't promise anything. No, wait, that wasn't Mauve. That was one of the fanatics. That was one of the fanatics. She was saying something like that. Yeah, you can call us whatever you want, and so on and so on. Yeah, then there was Mauve. Yeah, Chris with the underground network, the Jaws in the orchard and like living basically on the other side. I guess they all have different motivations. White Guard is Mauve. They hate the older gens. Yeah. They want to kill the old sisters. Beware the Jaufia. The Jaukuza. Crazy engineering the train even works. I mean, like, they must have read technology and stuff because there are not so many people to repair things, right? It's a limited amount of people here. I didn't see any robots. What is this place? Okay, Fixer's trying to repair something outside.
No. It's only a matter of time.
BB, hey. You okay?
Do I know you?
I'm blue.
You seem uncertain about
It is a
that.
train.
I'm, adjusting.
Long communion ring your sky through the iris of an eye?
Something like that.
So you're the mass murderer.
Well,
Our dialogue options basically consist of quotes from the game.
a dull knife is no knife at all.
Why do I know these words?
They are yours. I spent time with you in the communion.
If you are so acquainted with me, then you must know that I don't trust murderers.
That makes two of us. Two murderers who have it out for murderers.
Leave me, will you? There was dire and damage enough before you came along.
Can I just ask you a question? About Fixer and Watcher?
No.
I did like that they are roughly representative of a lot of the groups that would join an Unfascist uprising. Yeah. And I think that part of a resistance is the overcoming of differences and aligning towards a common goal, right? And even if you are, even if you have different viewpoints in the details, it's important to find common ground, to unionize, to unify, and do an uprising. Yeah, you're right. It's even more, it's quotes from their communion with Watcher. Yeah, true. I still feel a little bit confused, like something is not quite right, but I think that feeling will never leave me toward even until the end of the game. Let's see. And also, this level seems weird to me because they want me to run left to right, right to left, left to right. I suspect, but I don't know.
You were so mad, but
Yeah.
so out of breath. To be honest, it was hard not to laugh.
Oh, she sleeps there.
You sleep here?
Best that someone is nearby at all times.
What about BB?
Sleeps too soundly.
And Fixer?
Honey, don't play dumb.
You talk to her?
I tell her bedtime stories of the past, seeing as how much she likes that stuff.
Can she hear you? Us?
The monitors don't pick up any response, but you can give it a shot. Maybe you'll be successful, since the two of you have such a bond.
How is she?
Stable, for now.
I think Watcher was trying to share something important with me.
Like what?
He says, you have the outgroup with the Jaws. Yeah, they actually live outside too. The destitute and desperate with the Misk. The church, the remnants of the old government in Fixer. Yeah, Fixer and Co. And of course the Boomer Lips that were down with the regime until it turned on them. And that is the White Guard, right? No, wait. Who's that? Hold on. Who's that? Doreen, but who's... Okay, so they are a separate group. I just didn't realize. There was a different dialogue option after all. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's an interesting... That were suicide... Oh, yeah, suiciding, yeah. Basically also bartender, right? Okay, definitely an interesting separation of groups and description of groups that you're bringing up here. I would have never guessed that. They're basically the shells from the first, just all the, yeah. Basically the gray-haired shells, right?
Right at the end, something about that city, the one we left.
City?
You haven't seen it?
I see. Shared all this to a stranger.
Oh, Hila.
I was always trying to get her to open up.
I know.
To me. Her sister.
No, don't be mad. Shit, I shouldn't have said that.
Watcher. Can you hear me? Inside sunrise, please.
Apologies. This often happens.
A mix as old as sweet as...
Do you want to tell her a story?
Oh, this is so tragic. Hi Seth, welcome in. Whenever I come in late here, I feel like Donald Glover with the pizza and that community gift where the room is on fire. Yeah, it is kind of like that, but I think you didn't miss too much. You didn't miss too much. I can give you a one-liner catch-up basically because I remember you being here until the end last time. We just woke up being Blue, right? The one from the old town. And we woke up from what happened last chapter, right? In the whole last chapter, basically the whole thing was one communion where Blue was basically re-experiencing the memories of Watcher, the character that is in the chair that we played in the first part of the game. So now we are back in reality and we are on a train where also the characters from the first half of the game are Fixer, BB, Healer, they're all here. And apparently they exiled themselves and they live on this train that goes in circles and that's their exile. Yeah, we're just talking to them on the train right now. And yeah, one most important information is that Watcher, as we saw in the communion last time, she got drugged and tortured and all these things and blinded, and so basically in reality her body is not really functioning anymore, so she's kind of in a coma, if you can say it like that. The only way to actually like talk to her would be in a communion, so in virtual reality, so to say. And we're trying to just talk to her in her coma right now. That wasn't a one-liner, but I hope it made sense. I'm gonna tell her a story.
Watcher, I can make you an inside sunrise. Have all the ingredients for it. Just wake up. Melody? I think I'll leave her for now. Let her rest.
As you wish.
No one is beyond forgiveness.
No problem, Sev. That gives pretty accurate for the situation. Fixer has the pizza and the orchard is burning. Yeah. Yeah. That's how Fixer must have felt. If it is a very long line, a lot can be a one-liner. That's correct. I mean, I didn't say period at any given point. If I don't say period, the sentence never stopped, right? Isn't explicitly said, but I think they have been communing since the start of the game and even before that. Just reliving their worst days over and over and over again until they finally broke out. I didn't get that from the game so far. Because I need to find out myself how the timeline of Blue fits with the rest. I think that's also what I meant when I said a couple of minutes ago. I'm still a bit confused and trying to figure out a few things.
What if we're caught? Do you see what I'm saying?
I'll carry her.
BB, without the meds, the equipment,
I'll carry the equipment.
she's lived too many lifetimes.
Are you giving up on our sister?
Don't do that. Remember what our functions have in common. Both require us to separate our heartbreak from our hand.
Well, this is my hand talking. Try again. You are the queen of experimentation. Try something you haven't tried yet.
You're overstepping.
The sand need only pour once before it knows oblivion.
What sand?
I have failed sisters before. If you will not, I'll do it myself.
And I suppose I just sit around and let you make a mess of the place?
You probably shouldn't.
All right. All right. Let me think.
Okay.
Is there something I haven't thought of? What else? What else?
Healer?
Not now.
I want to help.
Honey, just leave me. Please. You really want to help?
Yes.
Then tell Fixer to get herself over to Watcher.
Are you sure it should be me?
I thought you wanted to help.
Okay, but what about the train?
Tell her she may not have many more chances.
All right.
Okay.
We were never very good at talking to one another.
Maybe the easier it was, the harder it is when it's broken. There was a time I didn't talk to anyone, even my closest sisters.
And how did you come out of it?
Someone believed in me.
Good for you.
I'd say let's talk about overall conclusions after you finish the game. It's also more fun. Yeah, absolutely what Vele says, yeah. I still have to finish the game first and see where it takes us, because some of the things are still a bit unclear, and we will definitely theorize when we finished.
How long have Watcher and Fixer been like this?
When Watcher came back to us, she was in a dire state already. Fixer insisted on giving her an eye. Watcher refused. Fixer pressed on, Watcher retreated, and they cut each other deeply.
What was said?
Don't think that's for you to know.
Yeah, the betrayal is still too big. What happened to your arm and your leg? Yeah.
You were hurt.
Skirmishes on the tracks. If you're looking for stories of bloody battle, you should move along, sister.
The Minister of Defense? Yeah, that was her role before, right?
You knew the Minister of
No.
Defense?
She was a pupil of mine.
I remember.
Not minister, but sister.
If you saw it all, then why ask?
And it's defense, not defense.
Wish me luck.
Might need more than that with Fixer.
You're funny, Bang Bang Fire.
I was. Once.
She's... Maybe sounds so broken, like compared to before. She was the one doing the knock-knock jokes, remember?
A mess. Everything is a mess.
What is all this stuff?
Pieces for a backup pantograph. Bits for a secondary suspension. This train needs a whole teardown and rebuild by hand. We can't be sitting still like this.
Let me just refactor this whole
Do
code
the
base.
others help you?
Do you really expect BB to have the precision? Or Healer to have the grit? Machines don't consider your feelings. They'll tell you you're wrong every time. That's their best quality.
I just came back from her room. Watcher's not doing so great.
What's changed? She's always been so moody. Always trying to get attention by saying nothing. I don't have time for her antics.
Healer says there isn't much time left.
She's always so dramatic. I've got work to do. We're stuck, and who's going to get us unstuck, huh?
I think she really means it.
All right, little messenger. Tell her this for me. Fuck off.
Oopsie.
What happened to you on the other side? Is that why you're like this? Is that why you can't face Watcher?
I'd be careful if I were you.
You know, while editing the VODs again, I realized that there were some aspects of this thing that they are describing the Allmother to do, which is called whispering to the occupants. And then there was the scene last time where the youngest is asking the Allmother, while Allmother is trying to explain sexual relationships. Youngest is like, is that what you do with the occupants? And I'm like, what? And I think in the very first chapter after the communion when we meet Fixer, she's telling us the same thing. She's like, I found out a thing about Allmother. She's lying. She's whispering to the occupants. I wonder how much of that is actually like literally meant and how much of that is again metaphorically, but I can't really say. What I think could make sense as a theory is that her rage and anger towards Mimi and Johnson, the 50, might also have to do something with abuse. Not only experimentation, but I'm not sure if that is actually meant with all of that. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Except ChatGPT, it always agrees with you at the end, regardless if it makes sense or not. Stupid papagei machine. Yeah, true. Papagei machine. That's true. Okay. So Fixer learned about the secret of Allmother. Tried to tell us we ratted her out. She was supposed to be incinerated. Apparently she didn't. She escaped. But she's still mad at Watcher.
Once in a communion, I experienced the sky pouring itself apart, and it gave me such melancholy, some sense that all we've ever known is brittle.
Hi, sis.
Sorry, I thought you were Healer.
Welcome in. Hat sich das vorhin noch geklärt? Ja. Uff. Wenn du willst, schreib mal ein Message oder so. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were here now. Let me soothe you.
Maybe we'll experience the real thing one day.
Wouldn't it be something to swim?
Like fish?
I love fish. I've never told anyone.
For what it's worth. I get it. I spent a lot of my life feeling the same way.
Really?
Like nothing was right. Like I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing.
Yes. A shift in the wind can set the sails.
Yeah. I couldn't have said it better.
Oh?
And can I just say, knock knock.
Who's there?
Oh, we can do a knock knock joke back to Bang Bang Fire. Knock knock, who's there? Heard. I think that's a good one.
A herd.
A herd? Who?
I heard
I
that.
heard you were melancholy.
Yeah.
So I came over.
Come on.
Wow.
That's a smile, right?
I have to go deliver a message. I'll leave you with the rain.
I think she liked it. That was some kind of laugh, but I'll take it. Okay.
Whoa, it buzzes. Cut it out.
I know what she's talking about. Fixer's toy.
That was quick.
I have a message to deliver.
Go on.
Knife? No knife? Oh. I'll give it to her straight. What can I say? I think it was one of the sweetest scenes because Blue is the first one who understood her weird saying. Yeah. My controller went off, didn't it? Yeah. Wait, now I'm getting actually like... Yeah. Now I'm getting really confused because... Okay. Okay. How does Blue know about the knock-knock jokes if she only had that one communion that we saw in chapter 7? So that kind of goes into that theory that Key was saying earlier, that actually Blue was having a communion since very early in the game. I don't know at which point. So they gave her the whole story with all the different layers, Inception-like. Maybe? Because she knows all the memories of Watcher, she got to know them at least. I don't know. Let's see. That is something that I wouldn't have guessed, for example, at this current point in time. Yeah, but Metroid, you already played it, right? I mean, I'm not asking specifically to answer that question, you know? As I said, and also as well as said, let me theorize. If you already played it and finished the game, give us a little bit of a head start, you know? Let me switch my batteries. Come on. How are you empty already? Oh, you're not. Okay. Right. It's just a theory? Okay. But does that, like, I have to understand this. Does that mean like you finished the game, but you're still theorizing then? That is also, yeah. Try to like hold that back a little bit though until we finish the game, because you might still know more than I do at this given time. I'll give it straight. I'll give the knife.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
She is consistent, if nothing else. Don't tell anyone, Blue. I'm tired. I'm so damn tired. So many years trapped like this, at each other's throats. Is it wrong that I long for simpler times?
How did you get out? Yeah.
How did you escape?
The night of the Occupant event, Nowhere came to us, shaking, explained that what Watcher got on the train meant for her, that things were going to take a bad turn. BB and I fled to Old Town, and Bartender hid us under the baseboards of the bar.
Okay.
You mean in the storage?
Oh, you know the place.
We stashed strange ingredients down there.
And that's what we were. There was barely enough room to stand. We spent 2 months hiding before Fixer found us. Imagine our surprise, seeing the dead come back to life.
I didn't know Bartender did so much.
She saved us.
She saved me too.
Yeah. I remember that towards the end of the communion last time in the chapter 7, like we're finally meeting Watcher in the communion with the blindfold. And I think we're saying something along the lines of, I don't know where you start and like where you end and I begin. So there seems to be also some sort of like memories bleeding into each other. And some like glitchiness and fuzziness. Hi Finn, welcome in. How goes the resistance? I think it's currently stuck because the train is just stuck at the moment.
What do you miss from that time?
I miss my station, my lab, having the resources to do proper work. All the shells simply doing their part, calling me Sister Pink.
I can call you Sister Pink, if that helps.
No, thank you. Sometimes just to miss something is enough.
Do you regret anything?
I used to think I was so above everything, speaking my mind and my truth as if everyone wanted to hear it, as if doing the same thing over and over again would make it better, even when everything was getting worse. And some people needed to hear something else.
Healer, you need a break.
I'm beyond rest, honey. Don't worry about me. You, on the other hand,
I'm doing fine.
please. I need someone to listen to me for once.
I didn't
Now
get to
hear
pick
this.
the last one.
Now hear this. This is a system-wide transmission. Direct to you, the esteemed High Minister.
Sisters and compatriots, this is the High Minister speaking. A brutal attack has been made on our solemn efforts at a sustainable future. I need not recite the damage, but I will speak their names. Vivian, Janice, Vanessa, Eileen, Denise. These were the ministers that served you without a thought to their own desires. Yesterday, they were brutally murdered in an act of senseless violence.
Who's she?
Not since the death of the All-Mother have we seen such bloodshed and shared such grief. Yet, There is hope in these trying times. Our principle persists. Yes, sisters, she lives. And with her blessing, I have been given emergency powers to hunt down these terrorists and punish them to the full extent of our laws. Effective immediately, all sisters and compatriots will shelter in place. Those who seek to harm us are still at large. Stay inside, stay safe. We will seek no rest and see no night until those responsible are brought to justice. Let the inside sky cast no shadow for these criminals. This is your High Minister speaking. The year is 7 AA, the time is 1900 hours. Gratitude to the Provisional Government.
Gratitude to your ass.
Help! Someone help!
Oh shit, she's awake.
Get away from me.
Gotta pause. Gotta pause quickly. Classic Star Trek audio signal, was it? I didn't realize, but you know this. That is a sturdy cage. Yeah. I'm staying inside and staying safe. Nice, Bliss. Very good. Very good of you. Welcome in. And Capital Red that made the pre-announcement. That was like, you can answer this, chat. Capital Red, that was the she was in on the explosion, right? She's the one from the Fanatics, right? She talked to us in the bar when we were bartending, telling us this thing like, we will have same goals until everything's down, and then afterwards I can't promise. The whistle sound at the beginning of the announcement. Oh, okay. She's not the Fanatics, but she was in it. Okay, then I got that slightly wrong. She got the barman took the cake. Yeah. Thank you.
Move! Help!
I'd rather die.
Is she sleepwalking? Because that is familiar. You get it? Familiar.
Healer. Do something. Wake her up.
Shortness of breath, heart palpitations, blood pressure spike.
You knew, didn't you? It makes sense now. A knower always knows. You knew what she was doing.
Noah's voice must have triggered her.
My eye! You took my eye! Help! Someone help!
Watcher.
Breathe. Just breathe real slowly, love.
No more. These injections. They make me see things.
Please, Blue. Say something to her.
Shit. What can I say? Star Fox? No. Fox. Sunrise. She was talking about the sunrise cocktail. I mean, I think that would be resonating, right? She was saying that before. I should say that.
Watcher, you wanted an inside sunrise, right? I have one for you. Mixed to perfection. He'll calm you right down, I promise. Nowhere can't hurt you now.
Oh no.
You're gonna kill me? Good. Put me out of my misery, sister. How long will this last?
I don't know. This is more strain on her system than she can bear. Go tell Fixer to come now. Go tell her it's now or never.
Oh no, is it actually gonna happen? We will be interrupted. Because we're standing for too long. Someone will have caught up.
Oh, my daily bother comes around.
Fixer. It's now or never.
Haven't I heard that before? Dramatic. Everyone on this train is so dramatic.
Fixer.
Fixer, you don't understand.
I understand just fine. Watcher does what Watcher wants, and everyone pays for it.
The Fixer I know would never...
Right. How could I forget? You know me. You know Watcher. You know it all, don't you?
I think the sorry part is basically just an insult. I'd rather say I know what you mean to her. I know she misses you. I know she misses you.
I know she misses you.
You know, while you two were busy reminiscing, some of us were taking things seriously. You heard nowhere. They're after us. They are after you. So have a sense of self-preservation, will you? Leave me alone. Let me do what needs to be done. You can go play nurse with the others.
Knife, no knife. I'm gonna knife.
What makes you so different from them?
I don't need to answer that. If you don't like it, there's the door.
Fine.
Oh, okay.
Fine. I give up.
Good. Finally. You can thank me later.
I'm not sure. Why am I stuck? Hello. Oh, the door is here. Interruption. Interruption. Interruption.
Blue, quick. She's asking for you.
Healer?
No. Watcher. She's awake. Healer gave her something. For a sliver of a second, our sister is back. Just like she was before.
Okay.
Is Fixer coming?
No. I really tried.
Never mind. Go to her.
How about you?
I still need a moment.
What do you mean?
Watcher is dying. Healer says, whatever you do, don't tell her.
We have to tell her.
Why wake her only to deliver daggers? She deserves to traverse in peace. Please, Blue. These last moments are what she will carry into forever. Don't tell her. Please. Sweet, sweet Watcher. How to separate heartbreak from hand.
She mad? Fixer mad, yeah.
Be gentle with her.
She needs to know. We can't keep this from her.
We can. We will. Any attempt at a communion will end her. Got it?
No communion. I got it.
We'll wait here.
Okay, I'm not gonna plan a communion, but I also think I think they know better than I do. Just because we had communions and saw things, it can be manipulated, we know that. So hold on, I just remembered something else. In the last session they said the very first communion that we had with where we met Fixer telling us about this conspiracy, that was apparently not Fixer, that was placed. That was a trap. Someone played the role of Fixer or manipulated us. I don't even know what's real anymore right now. But yeah, I'm gonna trust the sisters and not tell her.
Watcher, we're back together. Finally. You. I'm sorry. Commune. Now. Watcher, wait. We
No!
can't. Secretary, do
No,
it.
I didn't want to.
Wait.
I promised them. You can't entrap someone in a communion, that's illegal. Well, it's out of my hands. Anyway, everything is out of my hands here. Lou, you had one job. No. Oh, hi fears, welcome in. Yeah, whoopsie. That is not what we wanted to do. This chapter's called Dog Eat Dog.
These sisters need help.
Yeah, the music is a bit trippy. All the things are a bit weird.
Watcher, end this communion now. There is a you that remains and remains. There is an us with a pattern we are threading. Listen to me. There is a branch that continues diverging. End this communion.
So they said something like Watcher is addicted to these memories or these communions somehow. And they're kind of trapped in this endless cycle of repeating these memories and all these things. But also she said there's a branch and a branch that is diverging. There's so many possibilities that this could go and what this could mean. It's kind of funny they told it blue like she had an option and then they were like, nah, no options here. Options are for cowards. I know players who have options, but all of them are cowards. Or something like that, I don't know. Is communion rehab included in your orchard? Is that included in the insurance? It's probably not. It's probably. I mean, look at this future society. It's not. Things didn't improve so much, I would say. All right, let me find my bearings here. Maybe let's go down first. These are all the same things that we already lived through. That is the classroom. That is the bit where we talk to Zhao at this point. I might be going in circles. No, they're not violet. They're just white. So I think we're good. Yeah, I know writers who use subtext and they're all cowards bit. That was said here in chat a couple of sessions ago. And I actually didn't know that quote until I looked it up. I got a feeling it was a quote because two people would say that, like we're saying that at the same time. And I was like, okay, that's probably a quote that I don't know. Hold up. Hold up. I don't know where to go. Oh. I do. I was lying. The mechanic reminds me a bit of Control. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I know what you mean, I think. You know this entire bloodline didn't have 5 minutes together into therapy? True. Like Luminary, welcome in. Platforming sections are the one thing I didn't like about this game. Yeah. So far I didn't have too much problems with them, but this one was a bit tricky right now. I think the navigation within the orchard was something that I think is my low point in the game, but I mean, it's still a small low point. Yeah, it's hard to navigate through. The rest I enjoyed, but this one was trippy. Yeah. I like the panic flailing animation. Yeah. They go a bit too long though. Yeah.
Hey, I said stop this right now. There is a now. There is a now, and you are in it. Watcher, we both know you're in bad shape. Me? I'm fine. Here in this place, I feel more than fine. This now. When is it?
I don't even know. There's a thing about the occupant speaking. I think I took out all the quotes that I could find from this one communion where we are communicating with this ring. And I found it linguistically quite interesting, although I'm not a linguist. I thought I wanted to mention it. The way I understood the syntax of their sentences is basically they start their sentences basically with defining the subject as being in existence, right? They say something like, there is an us, and then they say something about the us. Then, like, they're basically establishing the existence of the subject, and then they say something about the subject, and the sentences always take that structure. And I was thinking if that is something that someone who's more smart, that is smarter than me and also maybe more proficient in linguistics could maybe explain how that came to be. Like maybe we will see it in interviews or something. I would be very interested why they construct sentences like that. Those occupants would love Haskell. I never actually use Haskell, but it sounds like in Haskell, you define something first and then you talk about it, I guess. There's a chat and we are in it. Yeah. There's something interesting about that sense of speaking. Yeah. All right. Just now, when is it? I think the most present, the most real thing so far is the train, right?
The train just broke down. Fixer is working on it. Then the time is right.
What? Did I say the wrong thing, maybe? All Mother! Take us out of here. Oh my god, my spouse loves Haskell. It's his favorite programming language. I heard, like, I think it has a very strong fandom for reasons, but I never really learned it. Thanks, Vela, for taking care. Hello, Big Golden Mom. Yeah, yep. Right, but yeah, I hope you understand, Key, that it's sometimes also hard to keep track of all the things. Sometimes it might seem like we don't know what it's about. So it says meeting 2019. I mean, this is all the year the thing broke out in all the schools. No, this is not the school time. This is the Hong Kong protest time. So. Okay. I'll just drop here. The big golden mom is definitely reminding me of a big golden figure in Berlin. Okay, this is a way we can use. Hold on. Am I? Yeah. Okay, I see what you meant earlier with this being the most trippy one, because it's actually really hard to see where to go next. My screen just flaked out. I have to look at the preview. Oh, I think this is the part with the piano, maybe. No, it's not. What are you doing here, Watcher?
Blue, it's you. Feels good to stretch my legs. Watcher, can you just stay put for a moment? We're running out of time. I'm glad we can talk. You said we needed to face the future. When did I say that? I say that, don't I? You're confused. Time and sequence. These are hard for me now. You must understand. Watcher, why did you give me all your memories? Why did you choose me? I was a stranger, a nobody. Yes. You were without rank, status, function, without judgment. I could trust you with what happened. And then the more time I spent with you, I realized. Tell me, why did you name yourself Blue?
Okay, she did give us all her memories on purpose. Maybe to carry on the torch. To me, she always looks like the Emperor from Warhammer. Yeah, I think someone said a Warhammer comparison, and I don't know that universe. Someone was saying that at some point, but maybe there was another game. I don't remember. It reminds me more like, yeah, Metropolis. Yeah, true. I see that image. There is and feels more like Lean or Rock and less like Haskell. Oh, really? I think I don't know any of those. Tell me, why did you name yourself Blue? That's actually an interesting question.
Because I always felt I was searching for something. Something just out of reach. Ah, blue. The color of futility. You reminded me of me. I wanted more for the both of us. So I stayed and stayed until we became entangled. And now comes the most important part. Our sisters must understand how and why they are alive. We must help them resist erasure. After what I did, we're at each other's throats. How are we gonna make them listen? Let me show you.
I'm so confused. But I think it's supposed to be like this because when she said we're both entangled, that makes everything even more trippy. So, trippier. Rave. The Warhammer Emperor also cloned himself to make children. Yeah. I think someone mentioned that. This is the first time that Iris spoke to the Occupants, and they were giving her the gift.
These familiars were gifts from the Occupants, a way to communicate with them. When I Hurt. Secretary. They entered a self-protection state. Iris's commands were washed away.
I remembered everything.
The occupants communicate through referencing memory. Their recall is perfect. Our human ability to remember
Is not.
It's pitiful.
Secretary, please.
Apologies.
The occupants gave the familiars to Iris, a way to store her memories outside of herself. They serve to ease where human memory is fallible. A single familiar allows for a two-way communion, like we are having now. But do you remember? Iris transmitting to all the ancient sisters at once. The memory of the city. Yes. When all three familiars are present, a mass communion can be initiated with every living thing in the orchard, the other side, this whole place. We can show everyone all at once what we know. And not only us. The experiences of Iris, her mother, her grandmother, our ancestors. The information in our genetic memory. Will that be enough? I've learned that all change and transformation is violent. Fixer, healer, BBF, they're no match for the Red Guard. There is a way.
Yeah, okay, so I would say the game just gave us the most clear explanation of all the things that we already theorized about. And I'm kind of proud of ourselves that we understood a few of those things before they were handed out like this. That the occupants are communicating with us via memories. That was quite obvious. That there is a sort of genetic memory. That was obvious. And I recall that we saw in some scenes Iris having 3 of those secretaries in front of her. And they became fewer and fewer somehow throughout the times. I think Iris had 3 of them. Youngest had 2, I think, and then it became less and less. I remember there was a scene where we switched between them like seamlessly. And you could see how the secretaries were 3, then 2, then 1, then none. Which I found interesting. Maybe those are the layers of communions, like Inception-like. I don't know. It messes with my head. I can't really think straight. They would make a great dysfunctional family. Yeah. Okay, we're in Hong Kong now, I guess. Memories of Hong Kong. Even more banger tracks coming up here. Someone's standing there.
We must summon the occupant. What? Iris's familiar has a direct link to the occupant. In the mass communion, you must summon them. I don't understand. Iris and the occupant had a pact. As we saw, she had been communing with them regularly, sharing with them her new memories. In exchange for her obedience, the occupant was hers to command. She used this power to eradicate all the other humans in this place. You can't be suggesting. I am. We must seize that power. There is an opportunity now. I can feel it. Principal may be alive, but she is barely holding on to life. The explosion. Your actions, though desperate, destructive, have opened a path forward. An opportunity of this kind is fragile. You must ensure the path bends toward justice. You're asking me to use that power to kill sisters? I am asking you to make decisions. Do what it takes to protect a future worthwhile. But this is just the same cycle again and again.
I was gonna say.
No. Secretary, explain.
Why?
When the occupant appears, I will merge with it.
You can do that?
I am an occupant.
You are an occupant.
Correct. I'm a copy, like you.
Do you remember where you're from? Why you're here?
No, I was branched without that knowledge. I was made to store and transmit memory, and then to learn your way of speaking. Once I merge with my source, I will remember.
And you trust, Secretary? I do.
You will be given administrative privileges upon my merging. I will make sure of that. We are tools. We will accept your commands.
Blue, I have searched for so long. Replaying moments, trying to understand. Finally, I know what has to be done. Principal has the other two familiars. We must get to them. Initiate a mass communion, summon the occupant, and allow Secretary to merge with them. But Watcher, we can do it. I know we can.
Okay. I don't think we have any options.
Here.
Yeah, you're telling us this because you can't come with us. Or is this gonna be maybe your last communion?
This is your last
This one.
communion. What are you talking about?
Oh, hold on. I wasn't thinking that. Shit. We're not supposed to tell her. But we also weren't supposed to do a communion with her, so... Should I kill fire with fire here? I mean, I already picked it, so... Options aren't optioning. No. Communions to damage.
All this time you spent here has taken a toll. You're dying.
Shit. Shit.
Watcher?
I think I messed that up, to be honest, but yeah, I'll just own it.
Who told you to say that? What? What are you talking about?
Wait. What if the way that Fixer was basically faked in the first communion towards the end? What if Healer is also faked and she's telling us that Watcher is dying to manipulate us?
Was it Knower? Did she convince you? Was it Principal? No. Watcher, listen to me.
Yeah, the amount of wait. I did so much waiting in this game. And saying, wait, hold up. Oh! Excuse me. I just dropped in slow-mo. I think I wanted to do something. I don't know. Confused. Confused as hecky. Can I just go down there? And just drop? This is where I want to go, right? Or maybe not. Nah. Okay, bad idea. Very bad idea. Game reset us anyway. Is there a path down this way? Oh. It's blocked. Give me a route. This game is also good at giving you that one moment of, I think I'm understanding it all, and all of a sudden I have no idea anymore. Yeah, I thought I understood a few things, but then I think I don't understand a few things. It's actually, yeah, they've done it on purpose, of course, and it keeps you on your toes. It basically humbles you, if you know what I mean, because you might be like, oh, I know these kinds of stories and I can understand things. I do understand words. And then you're like, but not all the words. Give me something. No? Oh.
Will you stop pushing me around? Noah, she got to you, didn't she?
No.
And Noah always knows. After I told you everything.
It wasn't her. Oops. I was supposed to do something. It keeps repeating. We've been here. We've done this. What do I do now? Oh my god. Do I have to get down there? No, I think I have to find her to talk to her again. And that's the whole spiel. The whole spiel. Give me something. Okay, I'll take that. Can I just drop here? No. Can I just go up there? Probably. If you don't find anything, just go upwards. Always up. Only up. I just went backwards. Why? Chapter says for me. We've been there. We haven't been at the... Oh, she's at... Oh, she's on top of the airplane.
Watcher, stop running.
Yes, please stop.
Watch her. I'm afraid she's telling the truth.
The truth? What is the truth?
Your body is broken. Your mind.
This is exactly what they want. For us to doubt ourselves and give up.
What do you remember last?
I was chained up. No, that's not right. I was with my parents. Iris's parents. No. I was standing on the other side. Or was I talking to Zhao? Secretary, what is this? What's going on?
You were scattered across time.
Why didn't you stop me?
I tried, but every instance, you insisted.
That's tragic. It's after the dance. So the night of the outbreak. That's a hospital bed. It's Young is playing hide and seek all over again. Yeah, kind of, yeah. We're sitting next to Zhao's bed. Oh, the All-Mother is. No, not the All-Mother.
Healer warned me early on. How many times?
Not
Have
sure.
you lived it over? I don't know. I lost count.
837 instances.
Oh. Out there. What's happening out there? You've been in a daze, screaming in your sleep. I can't stop now. I don't know if it will work, but I have to see it through. I was tricked. So easily tricked. This was all my fault.
837, yeah.
Your sisters want to see you. Talk to them, please. It's your last chance. I want to say goodbye, but I feel present. I am here. I don't want to be a picture. Come on, let's go talk to Healer and Bibi, okay? And fix her. Wait.
Before we start the scene, I want to say that I remember this gymnasium with a stage from the very first session that we had. And in that scene, you could see all the students, the pupils floating up, being kind of like dead bodies just floating to the sky. And in front, on the stage, at this point unknown to us, was Principal. And she was dancing. She was dancing to these deaths. And I didn't express it, I think, but I already felt that she's a bit of a hard one. She's a bit of a rough character because she's unfazed, right? Like she sees all these like dead bodies floating and she's just like, she's dancing to it. She's dancing on their graves, basically. So maybe after all, that was a very good first characterization scene for her. I'll be as reasonable as still possible and try to sleep now. The plan was 10:30 at the latest. Okay. Kixi, thanks for being here. Gute Besserung weiterhin. And hopefully you'll catch some polar lights during the next nights. Good night, good night. All right. Oh. She took off her mask and the blindfold. Hello?
Your mask. I want to pretend. Let me pretend. Okay. Will it hurt? I'm sure Healer won't let that happen. This is where I made the biggest mistake of my life. The world you live in. I never wanted it to turn out that way. I should have done better. We all should have done better. Tried harder. Left you something better. I promise. I will do my best. Secretary will do their best, right?
I'm always doing my best.
Not here. It's not here. One more. One more.
This apartment will also haunt me after the game. I did catch some, but they were pretty underwhelming. But I'm sure there were more to come this winter. Yeah, winter is long. Yeah. And this song. Sure. That one specifically was the track that we saw with the film. You're just taking us through the times, right? You want us to swap? Or are you just changing positions? Yeah. She wants to go out here. She wants to go out in the comfort of her childhood bed, at least in the memories. Next to whale friend.
Sometimes your backpack isn't big enough.
That's how it goes.
Isn't it strange? I've never actually been here before.
Yeah.
But everything in my body tells me it's home. Thank you, Blue. I'm ready to see my sisters now. I can't wait to see you.
Okay, maybe it's
Secretary?
Yes, Watcher.
Lights out.
not where she goes out, but one last
I'll go get Healer.
lie down.
Watcher? Watcher.
Oh,
What did I say
oh,
about communions?
I couldn't stop her.
Did you at least get to talk to her?
I did.
Did she say anything about us?
Yeah, Vela, definitely. Why should I lie to them? I don't know. I don't know if we can trust them 100% or not, but also I don't know who to trust at all. And she had that plan, right? And I need to tell them.
She didn't have a chance.
Watcher.
The train's broken for good, and we can't sit here any longer. We have to go on foot.
Watcher. Do you hear that? We're going for a walk.
We're not taking a body with us.
No, that's not right.
We're not carrying a corpse around.
She's right, BB.
I can carry her. Let me carry her.
No one is carrying her. I'm not asking for your opinion. We leave her behind, or we'll end up just like her.
Fixer,
What?
you're a cold bitch.
Tell someone who cares.
Holy.
You little motherfucker. Don't worry. I won't let them touch you ever again.
I mean... Okay, so I guess that break was kind of premature. But here we go. I gotta say, I gotta say a few things, but maybe let's save the game first and do a little bit of a wind down after. Here's the thing. Yeah, it's time to end stream, I think. Maybe not end stream. Let me think about that in a second when we talk. I'll go through the game or through the ending of the chapter at least. Casual end. Yeah, that was a casual end kind of thing. But I also felt like this chapter was the first chapter where I felt the cadence was a bit... It was weird. I don't know if I would say it was bad, but it wasn't matching the others. It was... It had a different cadence to it. Specifically through the traversal where you go left to right, right to left all the time. I liked how they made use of a short linear place like a train. Yeah, they made good use of it, definitely. Yeah. So this chapter to me felt a bit weirdly, it had a weird cadence to it, but it also is definitely a shorter chapter. One of the shorter chapters, I'd say. And also, I must say, I think maybe they did this on purpose. That's my impression. What they did in the last chapter, in chapter 7, was so heart-wrenching, so emotionally damaging. I think they wanted to give us a little bit of a break, although something very bad just happened in chapter 8. It didn't feel as gut-punchy because I think they prepared us better and they kind of laid it out. They basically said it from the very beginning and then you already knew what was going to happen. And also they didn't make the scene too long, you know, when she laid down on the bed in the fetus position. That was the most heart-wrenching moment for me. And then afterwards it was like, okay, it's done. We're burning the place. End of chapter. That was interesting. I think they wanted to give us a little bit of a break here, to be honest, because otherwise you would probably... I think you would just overwhelm players a lot if you just go chapter by chapter, even worse, with worse and more emotional damage, you know? Yeah, we need a little bit of a respite so that the next chapter can hit even harder. And I think you're absolutely right. I think that's the plan. So I think there will be definitely harder hitting chapters than maybe the ones that we had before, but they wanted to give us a little bit of a reprise. I know, Korenchkin, I know. I know you haven't finished. You just started, right? I don't know how far you got into the game so far. If you play both chapters in succession, that change is very welcome, so you can recharge your emotional batteries. Yeah. So I feel like most of you agree, right? This chapter was a relief, like a reprise break chapter. I guess there's a rest. I think my expectation is as follows. They laid out all the story threads. They made all the wrap-ups. So I think the big plan that was laid out, that is going to happen in the next chapter. So there will be a big thing, and that's going to be the final chapter. Maybe there will be like a epilogue or something, but final chapter is incoming, I would say, next time.